Hi, I'm Dr. Cordier, and I'm here to talk to you about stress, anxiety, a hormone known as cortisol, and how outside stress can affect our mind, our emotions, and our overall health and well-being. Now, stress can come in the form of work-related problems, financial issues, bad news, or simply our kids misbehaving. Stress can deviate. There are less stressful events and more major life events that are stressful. A lot of people get stress and anxiety mixed up, but it's really important to note that there is a difference between the two. Stress comes at us from the outside world. It's more external, where anxiety is internal. A lot of people say that stress is a killer, but it's not really stress that's the killer. The anxiety is really what breaks down our mind, our emotions, and our body. And as a result, it's really the anxiety that affects us. Now, when we're undergoing a stressful event, it comes at us through our senses. So when something stressful is happening, what we see, what we smell, what we hear, such as a loud crash or a bang or a boom, and sometimes what we taste affects everything. These signals come through our senses into our brain, and they reach a part of the brain called the amygdala. The amygdala is where all our emotions are stored. Every emotion that we've ever felt from the time we were kids all the way up until now is stored in the amygdala. The amygdala also serves as the body's emotional alarm system or fight or flight response system. They're both one and the same. So when the signals come through the senses to the amygdala is responsible for causing the cells to fire neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters can be responsible for an array of things, such as anxiety levels, depression, or even tenseness and stomach issues. When the neurotransmitters fire, what happens is blood rushes to our hands to prepare us to fight. It rushes to our feet and legs, preparing us to run. And sometimes we can even panic, which is also, believe it or not, a survival instinct to possibly play dead. Now, when we go into fight or flight mode, our heart starts to beat rapidly, causing our blood pressure to rise. These neurotransmitters also affect our muscular system, and the response runs along our muscular plane throughout our body. Now, the stomach and digestive tract is also associated with the muscular system. So not only are our muscles tense and sometimes achy or crampy, but our stomachs and intestines have a hard time processing food. And we often can develop irritable bowel syndrome, we can develop ulcers, and related issues such as GERD or acid reflux. Now, as you can see, the ability to reduce stress and anxiety and remain calm is very important because the mind and the body are all one. They're all interconnected. So yes, stress levels and anxiety do greatly affect our body and its ability to be healthy. Now, at the same time all this is happening, when the stressors hit through our senses, these signals travel to a part of our brain known as the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is the master gland within our brain that is responsible for the secretion of hormones. So when the hypothalamus gets the signal of stressors coming in, the adrenal glands start producing high levels of cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone that's responsible for balancing stress. It's responsible for blood pressure, for controlling inflammation within the body, and keeping the metabolism in check so we don't gain or lose too much weight. Now, when our stress levels go up and our cortisol levels go up, what happens is our T cell counts begin to drop. T cells are the body's soldiers that help fight inflammation, and immune deficiencies, immune-related diseases and infections, and they keep the body pretty much healthy. But when they drop, our immune system weakens because it can no longer fight off infections and diseases. So people that are under a lot of stress and feeling the anxiety will often experience common colds, flus, and other situations such as swelling, or they might have skin problems like rashes, things like that. Now, the lower T cell counts and the breakdown of the immune system can also cause us to develop diseases that are more serious, such as cancer. So again, it's really important to control our stress levels and our anxiety. Now, what I want to talk to you a little bit about is managing your stress and how to do that. Now, a lot of professionals, a lot of experts will tell you that meditation is a really good way to reduce stress. Also, exercise. Meditation and exercise both work very well to keep us calm and less anxious and healthier. Other people will tell you to go to the gym to work out. It's also very important to diet and get enough sleep. Now, this is all well and good, and these are very, very good methods to reduce stress. However, what the professionals aren't telling you is the importance of stepping back and changing your thought process. Now, our thoughts really shape how we view the world and basically how we see ourselves and how we see others. We learn our way of thinking through experience, and all these experiences we have, both good and bad, both stressful and non-stressful, shape our worlds and how we react and how we view it. When we learn to step back, to challenge our negative thoughts, and change it with thoughts that are clearer, more concise, more rational, we then reduce our anxiety levels, we feel calmer, and we're able to reach our objectives. Now, it's all well and good to go to the gym, to exercise, to meditate, and to be on a healthy diet. But the truth is, when we're really stressed out, it becomes very hard for us to be able to get to the gym, to be able to cycle, to be able to eat properly. And once we change our thinking, we're more able to reach our goals and objectives. Now, in closing, if you're struggling with anxiety due to high stress, it's very important that you find a professional that specializes in cognitive behavioral therapy. If you want to learn more, please subscribe to my channel. In the next video, I'm going to discuss rational positivity. It's a concept I created a while back to help people change their process of thinking in order to reach their goal successfully. Until next time, stay rationally positive.